in my comedy. But what my coach didn't realize was this kid's dad was a lawyer. And he ended up suing. He tried to sue the school. He tried to get the coach fired. But I will never forget the words that saved my coach's job. He got suspended for a couple weeks on a hearing. He goes to the hearing. He brings this fucking troubled kid's fucking case file. He's like, he had it coming. And he looked the kid's parent right in the eye and was like, hey, I crossfit kids on my wrestling team every day. It's not my fault your son's fragile. And I actually got him over. I miss like, you don't have teachers anymore like that. You can't, just we're all a bunch of fucking pussies now. I mean, I wish I could blend like some of today's technology back then, because I love to see what my fucking coach would Twitter. Like, he'd be like, hit a nerd burger, ate as good and plenty with a softball today. I need to drop my class and join chorus. Caught a perverted peep drilling peepholes in the girls' bathroom. ... smiley face. Made a fat kid run so hard he threw up. Told me he didn't even have lunch yet, so I made him eat it.
Very nice.
That wasn't a joke. That was actually one of my days in gym class.
Very nice.
Yeah. I think the next thing he'd probably tweet me, no matter how much you bribe or pay the school nurse, she does not do prostate exams. ... frowny face. I was very skeptical of Twitter. I wasn't going to have any part of it until I heard that porn stars are on Twitter. And I was like, this might be for me. Because I love Miss Porn. And I'm like, this could be like free phone sex. This is going to be amazing. Didn't go down like that. Not really, because a lot of these porn stars I started following like to talk about their kids on their Twitter. And when you have like XXX and 69 and Kamahor in your Twitter name, I kinda don't want to hear about your kids. It doesn't seem like an appropriate time. I mean, I'm not following the stars of Weapons of Mass Destruction 27 to hear about the fucking PTA meeting. I'm not following the stars of cum-guzzling sluts 59 to hear about her kid's soccer game. And I'm certainly not following the star of Asian Bukkake 19 to hear about how she beat her kid's high-score Guitar Hero. That's not what I signed up for. Dear Lord. We'll start times. We're almost done with this fucking shenanigans and whatnot. I do shows sometimes for a comic troupe called Comic Syndrome, and their catchphrase is "funny, not fatal" up until tonight. Let's see if I actually.
Hey, throw that up here.
What?
Throw that rope up here.
Oh! That is a damn fine idea. No, I was no kung fu movies. Isn't that how David Carradine died? Man, can you believe I wrote this shit down? It's not surprising that I still live at home, too. When I'm writing my comedy, my parents are on suicide watch. Oh, it's a dark family. As much as I like to goof up my dad, my mom's not a fucking saint either, really. She has some dopey fucking ideas.
No.
Fucking sure. For a couple years, her idea was to make me an altar boy. I guess being an altar boy was the first time I ever performed. And it just went terrible. It went about like this. It was fucking terrible. Not because I got molested, because that didn't happen. I mean, you hear about it just because I was really bad at the job. But then, and I didn't really give a shit. But all these years later, I see the priest I had to serve for in handcuffs on the news getting busted as a notorious kid toucher. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm a little offended here. Alright? You know, like, what about me? I understand girls my own age not digging me, because that comes with the territory of being a fat kid. You know that right up front. But when a 57-year-old pedophile doesn't want any, that's a little blow to the old self-esteem. And then I hear about these tens of millions of dollars of payouts whose victims are getting, and I'm like, couldn't have been that bad, Jesus. We were talking $20, $30 million. What's a little sodomy? Really? That kind of money can buy a lot of mouthwash and therapy. I thought, even today, I let Freeze play my bottle for like $10 million. Whatever he wants to do. No, I think we've all suffered enough. No, I'm gonna end with this one. It's some of my older bits, but it's a classic. It's, you know, it's based on the classic of that old saying. You can tell the size of a man's penis by the type of car he drives. And I'm thinking...
Too bad Jason left.
Look at Joe Chaos. Give it up for Joe Chaos. I want to throw this in a special way. Because Joe Chaos today did something that blew my fucking mind.
Stop clapping. It reminds me of when I graduated from 8th grade.
Joe did something that blew my mind as a comedian today. We see Jason Smith, the first comedian who's on today, pull up in his piece of shit Mustang. It's falling apart. He's just clutching on his fucking Mustang. I don't care if it's falling apart. He pulls up, and Joe is like, hey, is that part of the comedy act? I'm like, motherfucker, sing Jason Smith, a fucking Comic Submit headliner, before he even got out of his fucking car. Bravo, you have... Talk about that on the radio and whatnot.
I knew it.
But as I was saying, they say you can judge a size of a man's car by the type of, a penis by the type of car he drives. So I'm thinking, if this is true, Jay Leno must have a vagina or some sort of messed up Ken doll thing going on. Because he has way more cars than anyone would know what to do with. And take this disturbing, as if this hasn't been disturbing enough. Take this disturbing imaginary stroll with me here. Let's say Jay Leno pussy is a real thing that you can get off on. It'd be unpleasant. Every possible way I've sat down and smoked a lot of weed and thought about this, I've been like, that is just disturbing on all fronts. You're trying to bang away at this thing, and he's reading you wacky headlines from the newspaper. You're just trying to get this nut out, you're getting poked in the eye with a giant chin. But there are two things that are always true about Jay Leno pussy. One, it always has a new car smell. And two, it will give you an orgasm, but then take it back 6 months later.